Hi everyone, welcome back to Avocado Scents after a long break. Sorry for the delay, but I am back with a new fragrance review from the house of Ahmad Al Maghrabi. Before I start today's episode, I wanna start off the video first by saying that if you love fragrance and fragrance related content, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell and give the video a big thumbs up if you like the video because your support really means a lot to me. The fragrance I will be discussing about today is not meant to be a daily wearing fragrance, but it is meant for special occasions, at least in my humble opinion. And it's the Summer Oud from the house of Ahmad Al Maghrabi. Even if you dislike Middle Eastern oud, I would still suggest you to give this fragrance a try. The oud here is very smooth and not animalic in nature. The oud here is of the least concern, however the main criteria for liking this fragrance would be the rose note. Before delving into the further details of this fragrance, let's start with the packaging. It's not very fancy with the packaging with abstract art all over the box, which looks quite nice actually. There is authenticity hologram as well as the batch code at one side of the box. Then there is ingredient details at the other side of the box in the golden color, which is continued on the front as well, with Summer Oud and quantity of 60 ml mentioned in the front. Now let's open up the packaging and take a detailed look at the bottle. The bottle design is very premium compared to the packaging, with the only caveat being it comes in 60 ml instead of 100 ml. The amber brown colored gradient along with the gold color looks absolutely gorgeous. There is sticker at the bottom of the bottle mentioning the eau de parfum concentration along with the alcohol content in the bottle. Also, there is again eau de parfum mentioned at the back of the bottle. A stylized Summer Oud along with the metallic insert with Ahmed written on the front looks very pretty, to be honest. The golden cap of the bottle is made up of metal and is very light and has a shiny mirror finish to it. Without any further delay, let's begin with the atomizer. It has an above average atomizer. It has a pressurized sprayer, but it doesn't have the wide distribution the blue oud had, though it sends out slightly less juice and it is 60 ml instead of being 100 ml. In terms of performance, it leaves nothing to be desired. In fact, 2 to 3 sprays will do wonders. Now coming to the all important part of this fragrance, the smell, which is why we use fragrances, right? Though there is plethora of fragrance notes mentioned in the website, I will be discussing the fragrance the way I smell it. At the beginning, there is fruity citrusy facet to the fragrance along with heavy dose of saffron. The incensey accords support the opening of this fragrance very well. This fragrance has a distinctive Middle Eastern feel to it. The saffron is very dominant in the opening of this fragrance. Saffron is one of the most expensive spices in the world and the flower belongs to the iris family. Once the citruses fade away, the saffron combines with the rose and the amber in the heart notes along with a hint of caramel. The fragrance is very aromatic, slightly sweet, with lots of floral and powdery aspect to it. The fragrance plays with the saffron and rose for most of its life, and for me, these two are most dominating notes for this perfume, even more so than the oud. So if you love sharp, floral, slightly sweet and earthy aroma, then this fragrance is just for you. When the fragrance completely dries down, the leather and the oud accord makes an appearance. But these two accords are so beautifully and delicately put together in this fragrance, they are not animalic at all and is very smooth. There is no sharpness to this fragrance in the dry down. It becomes slightly musky and creamy at the fag end. This fragrance is very smooth, elegant and aromatic in nature with perfect combination of sweet and floral notes. As far as the name goes as Summer Oud, it can be worn in the summer but not in the high heat daytime situation, and therefore I feel that this fragrance bottle rocks a darker look to invoke the evening feel to this fragrance. This fragrance has a very sensual appeal to it. The fragrance notes and the smell of this cologne are such that it can be easily classified into the unisex category. This fragrance will equally work good for men and women. I don't find this fragrance to be particularly suitable for office or for daily use. If you love Middle Eastern fragrances but you are tired of those incensey and hard-hitting oud fragrances, then this is a must-try for you. With the only caveat being that you must like rose and saffron based scents. Though the name is Summer Oud, this fragrance is more suitable for cooler conditions. This fragrance can be worn in all year round but not in direct sunlight or heat. Maybe the summer evenings would be perfect. or if you live in climate controlled conditions. The fragrance is very well blended and is very smooth, and it will certainly lend you some compliments. The fragrance does have a mature feel to it and is more suited to people above 25. Now coming to the performance aspect of this fragrance, it's very good. It's not quite the beast mode, but it is not very far behind. The projection is great for 2 hours, where it projects very nicely beyond an arm's length, and people will certainly notice you and it may garner compliments. All in all, it is a solid fragrance. However, I would still not recommend you to blind buy this fragrance because some people don't tend to like saffron and rose based fragrances. However, if you aren't in that category, certainly go for it. It won't disappoint you. So that's it for today's video. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you have any feedback to provide for this or any of my previous videos, certainly do that in the comment section down below. And if you have tried this fragrance, please drop your comments down below. I certainly love the discussions going around. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, do consider subscribing to the channel, and I will meet you in the next video.